And we're live.
Oh. We're live. Let's do it. I was just in the middle of a really important text and
Yeah.
you interrupted me.
No, you weren't.
Hang on.
Love this song. All right. Could I be wrong, but since you may go.
Yesterday was a day of doing nothing for me. Oh,
Whoop,
well.
whoop. Oh, damn it. Whoop, whoop. Hey, good morning. 7:06, the Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Hunter. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Techno in the headphones. Not what I need on a Monday morning, that's for sure.
My throbbing head.
Maybe in 2004 when I had the green Civic.
That fart can on it.
Which we did the polar plunge over the weekend. If you noticed, the CRV was there. Unfortunately, we had to broadcast in front of the Hummer because it's a station vehicle.
We had
everybody was asking about the CRV though.
We had the beautiful CRV there, and instead we stood in front of that stupid Hummer when we could have stood in front of the CRV.
Somebody had to get the equipment there, you know? And what's more reliable?
I told you we should have used your table. I don't know why we used the table from the Hummer. We should use that table in the
it's a good time over the weekend, man. It was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a great time. I don't have the final numbers, but what was it when we were there?
Yeah.
Like it was $110,000. I need to text Chris this morning.
No. So that was in the beginning. After you left, I hung around just for a little bit more and was talking with Chris. And I'm like, I just thought about it. Like, final number. We can say that, obviously. Yeah, it's for a great cause. I think it was like 127 or more.
Wow.
Might have been more. But I think the last I heard was 127, which
That's
is amazing.
Wild, That's awesome.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it was a great event. Awesome time. It was great hanging out with you, seeing everyone. We had like 350 plungers, so much money raised. It was
sun was out.
Insane. Yeah.
Everybody's in a good mood. Except one girl.
You want to tell that story? Yeah, tell that story. This is hilarious. It's hilarious. I love it.
Everything's great. Going great the whole day. We're announcing. People are cold. They're writing names down. It's hard to read names. Well, there's 350 jumpers. We're getting through
right.
It, you know?
Let me jump in here real quick, and we'll get to that because you brought up a good point. Mm-hmm. It's such a crazy, amazing event, but it's like herding cats when it comes time to jump because you have all these different groups, and we're like, all right, this group, team so-and-so is up, and then we need and you got individual jumpers, and there's little sheets of paper that we're trying to rip through and keep organized. So it's a lot going on. Hunter, proceed.
Go ahead. Okay. So this is after the fact, after the event. Just kind of walking around, talking with people. What's up? You know, conversating. And
enjoying
I come up
beer.
Clinking beers, having a good time. Go up to this one girl, and I'm like, hey, good jump. Like that was a good day. And she looks at me and she goes, ugh. And I'm like, whoa, what? Like all nice. I'm thinking she's going to drop a joke or something. She's like, you said my name wrong. Cold shouldered, walked away. Dude, there are a few things in life where I have zero patience for. Zero. Dude, it took everything inside of me not to just,
hey, bitch.
Seriously, though. Like, of all the great things that have been happening today, the donations, the people jumping, the beers, the sun, the firefighters, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And I mispronounced your name, and it ruined the entire day.
It was an amazing day where we raised over $120,000.
Nobody cares.
You said my name wrong. It's not like you called her Hitler. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Hitler's up now. You know what I mean?
And then you turn around and walk away. That is like the most brutal thing you can do to me. It's like when I hold the door and you don't say thank you, I see fire, see red. If you say something like that and walk away, I'm just,
you know what it was probably too? It was probably like, the other guys. My wife's name is Christina. Like, are you saying Christina? Christina, get it right. It's like it's not like you completely mispronounce. Like it was awful. You know.
Here's the thing: I do this every weekend. I announce wedding parties into weddings every single weekend. I'm a pro at this, okay? So what I read or what you told me was what I said.
What you put down. Yep.
Or maybe you just need to type it out next time.
Yeah. I didn't think bitch was that hard to spell.
God, hey, be careful. I don't need anybody coming after me.
I'm sure you'll be fine with this, Karen.
The whole time. I'm just like, dude, everybody is more than happy today.
Right. Yep.
It's in the air. You walked into Watermark and you were like, dude, it's going to be a good day. Everybody's happy. This is awesome.
Except for that one lady.
I found her.
You won.
There were 1,200 people there, okay? I found her.
There was 1,199 people having an awesome time.
Blast.
And then the one lady.
Other than that, it was a phenomenal event.
Great day. That's awesome. Well, you're a real piece of trash, Hunter, for saying your name wrong. How dare you? I can't believe you would do that. Anyway, all right. Well, enough of Hunter not being able to phonetically, just destroying names. And blah, blah, blah is up now.
Yep. I'm invited back next year.
Probably not. Honestly, I hope someone murders you. You deserve it. Yeah, you deserve to die, Hunter. All right.
Hey,
you said my name wrong. All right, we got to keep things moving. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on there. And you know what? I'm going to get everyone's name wrong today in honor of Hunter. We already got we got Michelli on. We got Eric. And we got Alan on there right now. Everyone's ready to go.
Thanks, guys.
Anyway, find us on our streams. We're on there now. We got to get to it. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, it's online. Pump That Septic. Do you like that song? No, I did not. It was not good. Pump That Septic. Back up. Big day today, Hunter. It's a glorious day, and in order to help us out celebrate this big day, I have some audio I'm going to use to.
You're going to play through your phone through the mic. Don't you have a computer or is it special audio?
What kind of show do you think I'm running here? Do you think I'm prepped for this? No, it's from my phone.
Your iPhone 7.
It's a very special with my cracked screen right there. It's a very special day today.
Oh, it's your fart app. What is it?
Wait.
Okay.
That was Jingle Bells and Farts. It's National Fart Day today.
Is it?
It's National Fart Day today, a day where you can just let it all out.
Yeah.
Get that stinky, noxious gas out of your ass.
No repercussions. It's accepted, huh?
You know what, though? We shouldn't have repercussions for farting, Hunter, because here's the thing. It's a natural thing. If you don't do it, you can cause internal damage, okay? Now, I'm not saying you need to go, carpet bomb the Chili's dining area.
Yeah.
All right? You don't need to do that. But we need to stop. We need to stop judging people who are just doing a natural bodily function.
About the real stinky ones, though.
Those are the ones that need it the most, all right? Those are the ones that are probably going to die if they don't get it out. Farts will always
Here's the thing. All right, farts, yes, funny. I think they're funny. The noise is funny. Keep going. I know you're going to do it the whole... God.
Uh-oh.
See, that's the problem. That right there, that one. That's why you shouldn't just go all farty all the time.
I think, okay, I'm not saying, again, you should regulate a little bit.
That one had something behind it, man.
That one, if you get this one.
I had a package.
That one, you need to go home. You need to go change the drawers because that's a mess.
Here's my problem with farts.
Huh.
If you really think about it, when you smell methane, I mean, it was just in somebody's ass for a while.
It came through the balloon knot, right?
And it went through the air, and now it's in your mouth.
Yep.
Think about it that way. National Fart Day isn't as good.
No, but I also know how good it feels when I got the tummy aches and you let one rip. You get on your left side. By the way, little tip for you. If you feel a little gassy, lay on your left side. It opens everything up and you'll be able to fart. I don't know. I guess I can get past it because there's something so comical to me about our bodies. All right. Through billions of years of evolution. All right. Billions of years. Here we are. There's everybody from the hottest chick on OnlyFans to some guy's old grandpa in a nursing home, where our bodies process this stuff. It makes this gas. All right. And then in order to keep our body from being uncomfortable, it works.
It's a release valve, man.
And then there's this little hole. There's this
blow off. Blow off valve.
And yeah, that's right. A little blow valve. and then it forces itself out at such a rate of speed that it causes muscles on our backside to vibrate.
Right. Kind of like your vocal cords, you know?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. You need to check. That's what you need. There's one last thing.
Oh, that's a nice.
Good God, man. I'm holding that one. You know how does it? It's so fast too. It's like you can almost immediately smell it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like boom. It's just
right there. Well, you think about
covers a lot of area in a short amount of time.
What's the rate of speed of an average fart? It's got to be pretty fast.
I put your damn phone away.
Not until we're done talking about this. It's funny, okay? And I will, it's interesting is I've actually hit a new era of farts because I'm getting older. I've actually now started
getting more musty. They're more smell more like a basement.
So here's what every guy does. For you ladies out there, just so you understand, when we first are courting you, like when I was first courting my wife, I held it in. I waited till after I dropped her off before I, let it rip in the car.
Did she say the same thing she said to me? How'd you hold it in for so long?
Right. And it's like, it was awful. Like I had constant stomach pains. I was eating gas X like
remember how sick I was during that time?
But then we got comfortable and then I just, I started letting it rip. It didn't matter. Under the blankets, in the shower, wherever, in the car. But now, as I've gotten older, I've kind of gotten to my next stage of my life. They've gotten pretty stinky. So now I'm starting to regulate it a little bit more.
It's probably that liver pate or one of those sardines you eat every single day.
My wife is not yet at the level in our marriage where she can now smell my old man farts. Like I need to wait at least probably like 5 more years before she's fully accepted who I am.
Something dead inside of you.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You do know that time. Good God.
What's
like when her attractiveness like was curbed for you.
Right.
Now you were married at this point. That's when it kind of just like crossed paths. He started farting and I've started looking at him a different way.
Yep.
Ugh.
Hey, what song is this? Cool.
Like a child. I don't know.
That was Beethoven's,
Back in Black.
That was Beethoven's Fifth Symphony right there. I didn't know if you could pick up on that. That one, Okay. Anyway, hey, happy National Fart Day, everyone.
Stinks.
It stinks in here. It's awful.
Maybe test the first one and see if you should let them go the rest of the day.
Like if you're in a movie theater, just do that little and then breathe real quick. Get it all in. Have you ever tried breathing in your fart so people didn't smell it?
No.
If I breathe it all in, then no one else will smell it.
What's that guy doing?
No, he must have farted. Hey, what about this? Researchers at the University of Pittsburgh looked at 137 of America's largest corporations and found that return to office mandates haven't made a big difference in profits. They haven't affected each company's stock price much either. Getting people back to the office has negatively affected one thing, though: morale. Employees' opinions of their company's work-life balance, values, and senior management have all plummeted. So, long story short, after this research, this return to work mandate now, like, hey, you got to come back into the office, is basically just seen as a power grab by the employees from the higher ups, and no one's happy about it. No one's happy about it.
You know why? Because no work. I mean, in a lot of cases, I should say, no work suffered.
None.
It actually got better. There was a study we did. It got better. You were more apt to do work at home in your own comfort.
Yep.
And dude, I'm telling you, I could see this coming for sure.
I mean, for me, and I've mentioned this before on the show. I'm pretty sure the pandemic shined a light on a lot of like CEOs and higher ups that their only job was to watch other people work. And now they're worried because they're like, well, wait, hold on.
What do we do now?
If I can't Lumberg my way through the cubicles with my cup of coffee, right?
Yeah.
Seriously, that's what it did. It shined a light on all these Lumbergs whose only job was to go through the cubicles.
And just make sure everybody else was working.
Are you doing it over here? Is everything happening? Are you working? Are you working? This is me working, looking on you. And it's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous to me.
So, I mean, there's got to be a full list of pros and cons of it. I'm just trying to think of the cons. I mean, are workplaces suffering because they built this huge office for all these people to come in, and now nobody has to come in, and so we have this big empty space that the lights are on, we're paying for? I could kind of see that.
You'll sell the place.
But you shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
You should know now that, like, hey, if somebody is working from home and they're doing their job and they're doing it well, let it be.
Just let it be. If the work is done, I don't get it. I'm standing by this. I think there's a lot of white-haired rich people, all right, that have been sitting comfy in their fancy offices with their big leather office chairs and their humidor over and their little decanter full of whiskey, Mad Men style.
Yeah.
Who realize like, oh wait, I actually don't contribute to this company, but I need people here to make it.
I'm just here to yell at people, and there's nobody here to yell at. What do I do?
Getting my 6-figure, 7-figure salary for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. But God forbid, Jeff in accounts payable, it works in his comfy pajama pants. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's interesting, man. It's really interesting.
What is there a percentage of how many people went back somewhere?
I'm sure there is. I know it's a lot.
Do you think it's over 50?
Oh, I would say so. I would
way over 50.
I would say so. Yeah.
Pretty much everybody's back.
Yeah. If they've had to go back, like I think that's been kind of the thing. And honestly, no one's happy about it. No one is.
What's wild is like, so she works at the bank.
Yeah.
And she's like 2 days in, 3 days out, which I'm like, she doesn't mind that. No. But at the same time, I'm like, why? Why?
What's the other, the 2 days, right?
Because there's something you got to do specific there that somebody has to.
Not anymore.
And if in that case, then I can understand. But
I get it when we were using typewriters in the office and you had a Rolodex on your desk to make all your important phone calls. But it's just not that way, man. It's wild to me. It's wild to me.
Work's getting done. Let it ride.
Let it ride. Let it ride, man. Anyway, well, look at you. You're still in the basement. Good for you, buddy. You're still doing it.
I enjoy it, man.
We've been trying to find ways to fire you. We just can't do it. I don't know what it is.
Can't do it. I got too expensive equipment.
I know. We just
go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know. It was for your replacement. It's funny. No, you're actually going to get kicked out of your own house, and then the replacement's going to come. What the hell? All right, you can go now, Hunter. What? This is my house. Now you can leave.
This is where I live.
No, not anymore.
No. We bought it.
Later,
burn it down.
Later, dude. All right. So long story short, hey, if you're a Lumberg out there, no one likes you, and we just let us work from home in our pajama pants. The work's getting done. It's getting done. I got to mention this because it is a sad day. It actually happened over the weekend. And it needs to be mentioned. R.I.P. to Carl Weathers, legendary Apollo Creed, Chubbs Peterson. I can't
got my handbag, Happy.
Knock it off, Happy. I got my handbag. Carl Weathers. Most people know him most notably
from Predator.
Creed. Well, he is in Predator. In one of the most amazing scenes where him and Arnold lock hands. You son of the bitch.
Son of
That's him. But a lot of people obviously know him as his claim to fame as Apollo Creed.
Rocky.
Our generation knew him just as well as Chubbs from Happy Gilmore. He passed away at the age of 76. Yes. His family says he died peacefully in his sleep on Thursday.
Good.
Cause of death was not disclosed. Obviously huge there in the he was actually an athlete. I believe he played.
Yeah, he was did he play football?
I think he football. I don't know if he played professionally or he might have, but
wait. No. Am I wrong by saying some of the football references he was talking about in Happy Gilmore were actually true?
I don't know. I don't know enough about that. I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure he did play football. I'm
no,
like
in Happy Gilmore, he says his mom wouldn't let him play football. I think that was true. I think that was true in real life, like later on or something, or maybe in the beginning.
Thought it was too dangerous. Oh, good call.
Right.
Let's see. Most recently, he earned an Emmy nomination as Grief Karga in the Star Wars spinoff series, The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it says Predator in 87, Happy Gilmore in 96. Man, legend. And again, just for us, I mean, I grew up watching Rocky, but seeing him as Chubbs and that amazing character, like that's how I'll always remember
how long
him.
His arm was
in that movie. I love it. They didn't even try in the movie Happy Gilmore. If you don't know,
like a 4-foot long forearm, dude. It's great.
Chubbs, who was going to play on the Pro Tour, lost. He hit his ball down in the rough at Augusta. Okay.
Damn alligator popped up, bit my hand off.
So in the movie, it's no CGI. They just had Carl Weathers hold on to a wooden hand, so his arm was comically long with that fake wooden hand, and it was perfect.
No worries, real strong, made of wood, real sturdy.
Oh my God. Not being a damn fool. Get your barbecue beef serving ass out of here, right? So we'll miss you, Carl. Thank you for so many great memories.
Yes.
And I love too that, he was able to play serious roles, but then also not take himself too seriously and be in a movie like Happy Gilmore and do that. So gonna miss you, man. Gonna miss you. So, all right. That is your morning dump. We'll be back. Damn it. Sucked my coffee down. Hold on. Dude, that is no joke. This coffee took 10 minutes to drink. By the end, it was cold. Like
cold.
It just that last
ice cold.
Was like cold.
Yeah. I almost said in that break, you'd stop for Carl's.
No, I wouldn't. I'd keep going. We'll discuss that later. If anyone's wondering, I posed a question to Hunter earlier, and we have a discussion coming up. We have a discussion coming up. Oh, hey, Mark said the Oakland Raiders for 1 year, so he did play professionally. I like it. We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises. A kiss for luck, and I'm on. I know that song because of Carl Weathers.
I'm happy.
Him and Abraham Lincoln and the alligator at the end. I love it.
Excuse me, miss. He's busy.
Morning, Chewy.
I get your barbecue beef sandwich somebody ass out of here, dude. His lines were so funny.
Well, because he's just so like he'd go from calm. He had that.
And just pissed off, dude. It's hilarious.
Alan said he played for the Redskins and the Chargers, so he must have played for a couple. Good morning, Izzy. Good morning, Amanda. Everyone's on this morning. Good morning on a Monday.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, you son of a bitch.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
I've had this thought throughout the years, but I thought of it again yesterday. And I don't know if you've ever had this thought. He's Austrian accent, right? Austria? That's where he's from?
Yeah, he's from Austria. Yeah.
Does anybody else talk like Arnold? I've never heard anybody else with an Arnold accent naturally.
I don't think so. I
want to say I like YouTubed it too, like the Austrian accent, and like not even his kid sounds like.
Let's talk about it here. Hold on, because we got to do this break. Yeah, dude. Good morning. It's the Plan B morning show. Hunter and I were talking off air. If you were on the stream,
I got a good question.
It is a good question. So obviously we were paying a tribute to the late great Carl Weathers, who passed away last week. at the age of 76. And obviously, a lot of people know him from Predator in 1987. And there's one of the most famous scenes, I think, out of any movie. It's been made out of memes. I think you can get an oil painting of it. And
hey, let's do it right now.
Can we?
You got to go the other way.
No, I'm good. Ready? You son of a bitch. It's amazing.
It's an amazing scene.
There's a close-in shot of these two muscly arms, and Arnold reads a line, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. So I always had this question growing up, watching Arnold movies, and I was like, hey, I don't think I've ever heard. So, and I thought of this yesterday for some reason. Austria, right? That's where he's from. Austrian accent.
Small little town in Austria.
Which he still has a heavy Austrian accent, even though he hasn't been there since. Lived there since he was like 7.
I'll bring up my point after that. But what's your question?
Does anybody else sound like Arnold? He's a one of a kind. There's nobody else naturally walking around talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Nobody. Who? I've even YouTubed Austrian accent, going through like people. Different, like deep Austrian act. None of them sound like Arnold. He's got his own twang or something. There's something in his voice. It's just not. Nobody else has it.
Twofold on this.
Not even his son.
No. Even being around him, he sounds completely normal. So twofold. One thing that I heard a fact was when they wanted to dub over his stuff. I think it was for Terminator, one of his movies. And he was going to do it in the Austrian language. They said no, because he's from like a hick town in Austria. And so his dialect is a little bit different. So they had someone else do it, even though he speaks Austrian.
So it's Austrian, but like for us, it'd be like the Southern twang.
Like a
thick,
like a swamp people accent, but in Austria. So there's that. But I'm also going to say something.
What town? We need to look this town up. Are there a bunch of Arnolds walking around? Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Everyone talks like that. Everyone sounds like the swamp people to us. Like, oh, the dang old gator man, I'm going to get you. So yeah, it's a small little town. Hold on, I was saving something there.
To ram my fist into your stomach and break your damn spine.
It's an entire town. Even the old ladies sound like that. Like, come on, do it. Eat my
name is Helen.
Do it. Yeah. Come on, do it. I made you a nice babushka. What? So that, and then also too, I feel like he's hamming it up at this.
He's hamming it up, isn't he?
He has been in the United States since the 60s.
He was the governor of a state and couldn't pronounce the name of the state.
And
come on.
You're telling me it is not tapered off even the slightest. He still sounds like he got fresh off the boat from his little podunk town in Austria.
Dude, what if you snuck up on him, like typing something or on the phone in his office, and he's like, hey, what's going on? This is Arnold Schwarzenegger. How's everybody? And he hears the door, and then he goes into his accent because nobody else can hear.
I'm on a very important phone call. Sorry.
Then the door closes. Sorry about that. That was
It could be. At this point, that makes more sense than him still having one of the most broken English accents.
You know what? It's part of the shtick. Here's why.
Yeah.
Same thing with Stallone. It's part of the character. It's part of the even outside of the camera. Like you can't change it. Like that's you, man. You gotta stick with that.
Stallone now,
it's either that or he had a stroke. Yeah. Did he have a stroke?
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think so either.
No.
And if he did, I apologize. Anybody out there,
what if Arnold's got a really high voice? Now he's got really high, like, hi, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was the governor of California.
Go back to the other.
Come on, now do it. Give these people air.
So 50-50. Is it a shtick?
I think he hams it up still a little bit. I think so.
I think you're right.
Or he's just gone so long that's it. Like he's trained so long on that. Come on. Ow, ow,
he's got that roll. Danny.
That's a live grenade. What did you say?
What?
It's a live grenade. What? I don't understand you.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
It's a live grenade. So yeah, that's anyway. That's what. I was like, what town is Arnold
from in Austria?
Thal, Austria.
Tall?
Thal. I think that's a Thal or Tall. It's a small village bordering the Styrian capital of Graz. But I do remember like someone in some documentary, and it was like, yeah, like it's a hick town. Like if you're from that area,
thick accent.
That's where the hillbillies are. So he's a hillbilly Austrian, is what it is.
Ow, ow. Hey, I love it. People have been doing that impression since day one.
Yep. Give these people air.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Enough of Hillbilly Arnold. We got to keep things moving here, folks. It's time for your sports. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, Tall, Cool, Budweiser's, other delicious drinks to, keep those thirsts quenched. Of course, get stocked up, all your favorite retailers from Bud Distributing. And remember to drink wiser, Bud.
That's right, man. Hey, real quick, NFL. Yesterday is the Pro Bowl games, Camping World Stadium, Orlando, Florida. Not in Hawaii, which would piss me off if I made it to the Pro Bowl.
Welcome to Hawaii. Orlando.
I can get to Orlando for like $88 round trip. Like, take me to Hawaii, man.
I don't know. We're going to Delaware this year. Welcome to Delaware.
Damn it. Anyway, NFC beating the AFC in the final score of the 64-59.
High scoring game.
High scoring
game. I like that. I like it.
It concluded Sunday with the NFC and AFC stars competing in a flag football game that gave fans and a national television audience glimpses of what the soon-to-be Olympic sport could look like with such highly skilled athletes on the field. So they're really going to do this, man.
That's
in the Olympics.
Awesome. You brought that up. I totally forgot because they have been talking about putting making flag football in Olympic sport. Sorry, I got an itchy back there. I got to get it.
So, question around that. I don't mean to smile and laugh, but it's a guaranteed gold medal, right? Isn't that kind of a guaranteed gold medal?
Much like the 93 dream team.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Yeah, the NFL isn't like the NBA where you get, you're getting some of these European guys coming over and smoking people because they're so good.
It's different now, for sure. So,
or am I wrong by saying that? Because typically, flag football is more. It's like speed. You see some of the best flag teams, they're all like 4'5", and they run like 4.1s. All of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So here's the question. If it becomes and we have like the dream team, the NFL
your best
dream
athletes?
team, play your best athletes, or maybe we see like they did with the dream team and they get beat by some college team because they can't figure it out because they can't get back. Now, granted,
football's different than basketball.
Yeah, I agree. A
lot different.
Because,
I mean, if they would have put pads in it, game over.
Well, at this point, you're basically it's routes. You know what I mean? You're getting you're not doing running plays all that often. It's very rare.
Like you never hear of anybody like in NBA or like college guys. Like they went and played in the European League for a few years, and then they came over to the NBA. Like, is there a European like NFL like European football league? I couldn't tell you offhand.
You got the Canadian Football League. There's a Canadian Football League, the CFL, and that's big. That's big. That's really.
I know there's like semi-pro, but that's all within the States. Maybe we were like, hey, you know what? We got to play you in soccer, so you got to play us in football. Like that's fair, right?
We're trying to even it out a little bit.
Yeah, we're getting smoked on the soccer field. All right,
right.
Let's
bring our football over.
And I feel like the NBA now it's getting more. The playing field's a little bit more level than it was.
Football's kind of the last American frontier that we still have a toehold on. Because think about it. You just soccer, forget about it. We're near the baseball.
Actually, a few years ago we were pretty close, but
we were but still not. But it wasn't like it was all. It wasn't Johnny from Nebraska, helping us beat the Italian team. You know what I mean? No,
right.
It was all people from other parts of the world that we brought over. But you got so soccer, you got baseball, which I mean is huge in the Asian countries. Like Japan and like they love baseball, and there's some the guy who just signed that massive contract is from Japan, isn't he?
Yeah.
And then
I feel like there's very
Dominican
few MLB players that are American.
The Dominican, I mean, all that.
Dominican.
Then basketball, again, the European League is making some amazing athletes now. They're coming over. So football is kind of the last thing where it's like USA, USA, you know? So I don't know.
How do we do in boxing?
We still do pretty well. Yeah, we still do pretty well. I mean, I think.
What about UFC? Why isn't that an Olympic sport? That to me is like the Olympic sport, you know?
Yeah.
Fighting. Like back in the day, like the old gladiator day or whatever, wherever the Olympics started, you think like fighting would have been in there. Like,
and they did wrestling. Maybe they didn't want to, everyone punching each other in the face.
I'm surprised that's not in there. UFC's huge, dude. They're
right.
fighting in Saudi Arabia, they're fighting in Dubai, they're fighting everywhere.
I'm sure it's been brought up, but maybe because it's the Olympic Games and we want to have
too much blood.
But boxing though. I mean, boxing's no different. Yeah.
Blood flying around in boxing.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting though, man. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Let's take care of business and flag coming up in these Olympics. I'm gonna watch that one. Anyway, moving on. I had a story here for you that I wanted to finish it on, and this is crazy, man. It involves steroids and the Olympics. Good segue here. Billionaire Peter Thiel, I think that's his name. Thiel, that's Thiel, who co-founded PayPal with Elon Musk. He's looking to get into the world of sports and is planning to bankroll an Olympics on steroids event called the Enhanced Games. These games will allow athletes to take performance-enhancing drugs out in the open and honest. Keep your eyes open because there's a lot of money behind this. This dude is super rich, along with his business partners like Elon, like some of these other dudes. They're going to be promoting the idea in Paris during the Summer Olympics, which begin in July. Now, as of now, there are plans for 5 events: swimming, gymnastics, weightlifting, track and field, and combat.
I love this. This is great.
What?
This is great.
Dude, weightlifting is going to be interesting because, well, come on, let's be honest. A lot of these guys are just not on roids at the time, right?
Yeah, they're cutting. Yeah, they're cutting
the roids out like months before, however long it takes to get out of your system. But dude,
like fresh urine put in their body.
How strong can the human body get?
Dude, this is what I imagine. This is what I imagine. Just some guy just yoked out of his mind. All right, dude, he's going
deadlifts like 5,000 pounds. Like he shatters the record by thousands. You know, like
blood is squirting out of his nose and his ears. His eyes are bleeding. Dude. He's just like,
stuff really does work. Holy smokes, he shattered
cars. Yeah.
Do you think they will shatter records?
Here's the thing, though. It's null and void because they're roided up. You can't. I mean, now you have your own. Like it's not natural. It's not natural.
You can't tell me they're not going to get money and people are gonna watch this.
Of course, I'll watch it. Are you kidding me? Because again, obviously, yes, you can't have steroids in all of these sports. All right, you can't have these guys all roided up. It's not healthy for the humans. It's not
healthy, right?
I'm not saying though that you can't have your own little roided league. Yeah,
I'm not putting it in their own body.
Yeah. Russians are just gonna
gymnastics.
Guys, just like an effing dolphin. You know how fast Michael Phelps was. Now give Michael Phelps steroids, dude. He's rooster tailing that water. Dude.
So here's another question though, because you can get too big to a point where you're not flexible, right? Where you just kind of like one big muscle. Yeah, I can't move my arms. I've seen dudes like that. So I think there's a sweet spot with it, depending on the event. If you're lifting things over your head in a weightlifting event, I say take as much as you can get your hands on. You want you to be one big muscle. But maybe swimming, like you don't want to be like, I can't.
Yeah. But see, there's probably different ways, you know. There's different. Maybe you work the leg muscles more, but you keep the flexibility in the because steroids don't just make you big. Like you could take steroids and only work your legs and have a tiny upper body. You know what I mean? It's different.
Right. And there's different types, right? For different things. One's give you bigger muscles. One's
exactly. And are we talking like illegal Mexican steroids, you know, that you get, or are we?
I'm pretty sure this is what they're talking about. They're not saying like, oh, it's it's going to be prescribed and you got to. No, I'm pretty sure they're like,
there's legal,
muscle up.
There's legal steroids. What's that? Is it TMT or whatever it is?
TRT. testosterone replacement therapy.
You got that and everything. I mean, because that's different. That'll definitely affect your performance. But if they're talking like, needle in the ass with like that horse-sized tranquilizer needle,
I think they are.
It's different. That's going to be a different type of Olympic Games for sure. For sure.
I will watch for sure. Dude, imagine gymnastics, the rings. The guy just sitting there. He's been up there for an hour and a half. It's not even sweating.
Still holding. Yeah.
He's like what, dodgeball, where he's smoking a cig. Just
still holding. Still holding.
What event would you add? So you get to add one event. You know what?
Hey, wait, hold on. I got
this could be a good topic.
What if you had the steroids on Olympics?
Steroids are now in the Olympics.
What one?
Mm-hmm.
So I have the perfect answer for this.
What you got?
Javelin.
I thought I was going to say javelin too.
I want to see some guy
who threw it out of the stadium, dude.
Who is just one big muscle, all right, with a pointy spear, and just watch him huck that thing as hard as he can. All right.
There's going to be a guy walking into a Starbucks like half a mile away from the stadium, and all. Oh, the hell! That dude just like
the parking lot at the McDonald's a mile away. It looks like the scene in 300 after all the arrows are shot.
It blotted out the sun.
Because you just got all these roided up guys.
Oh my God.
Throwing spears. One guy, he grabs a whole, like the whole container out of there. Because
I'm roided up, he can't handle it. Give them all to me. He's got roid rage. Look out.
You go into the event, you get handed a shield. Like, what is this for? Oh, you'll see.
You'll see. And you can't stop me. I'm all roided up. You can shoot me. I'll walk right through it.
Yeah, javelin for sure. Absolutely, 100%. If you have
that thing's going to be all wobbly like the one in the movie Nerds. Remember that when he launches that one?
Yeah, anything. Honestly, anything where they throw stuff. That's what I want. The hammer toss, shot put, discus.
Oh, some guy shot put.
Yeah. They got even bigger shot put or discus. Think about someone gets decapitated because some guy on steroids throws a discus as hard as he can
threw it into space. Didn't come down. We can't measure it.
He takes out the Goodyear blimp that's going around, just launches it right through. We're taking hits. We're taking fire. Don't circle around the javelin thrower. Then
put him in. Put the roids in it. Let's do it.
I love it. I think it's
I vote yes.
Brilliant. A lot of dead people. A lot of people getting injured. Worth it.
Exploding hearts out there, but
worth it. And people in the stands getting injured, and 37 athletes die from aneurysms and exploded hearts. And
this guy knows how to make money. He's a businessman. And you know what he said one day? He's like, we should put steroids in sports. Yeah. And his business partners are like, dude, there's a lot of money around that.
You know what Russia does all the time? Let's just do that, but make it legal. Let's just do that. Putin's loving this, dude. Putin's loving it. He's like, yes, hear me out. I got a great idea. Good stuff, man. All right. Anything else? Because it's 7:48. We got to get moving here. So
end it on roids, man.
Hold on real quick. Ricky kind of added to it. Lawn darts. We'll do lawn darts on the.
A lot of dead people at that point.
Oh my God.
Olympic game.
All right. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.
So ridiculous. Yeah, it's like Harry in Home Alone when he gets the torch on his head. Like, move, dude.
Head injuries are always funny.
Yeah. What's the topic?
All right. Topic is, I will tell you in 1 second when I remember what it is. Oh, it's a good. Oh, if you could permanently delete one song from the face of the earth, what would it be?
Permanently delete one song.
Yep.
Damn. This is a topic made for me. That's what I do on the weekends. Play songs that I don't want to play.
There's great songs that I can't hear anymore. I'm like, oh my God, I heard it a billion times.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. God damn it. All righty. Here we go. It's the Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Hunter.
This might fall on our topic.
Well, oh, this one? No, you never get rid of anything by the Village people. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch, Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that last one so you don't miss out on web exclusive content. Right now, it is time for your topic of the day, and we got like 90 comments on this.
Wow,
there's a lot of songs people don't want to hear anymore.
Wow.
If you could permanently delete one song from the face of the earth, never to be played or heard by anyone ever again, what song would it be?
Okay, so you know what I do on the weekends, and this is a big topic for me, but I can only pick a few, and I'm only going to pick a few because there's a lot. There's a lot there. And this one I'm indifferent on, and hear me out why. Cupid Shuffle. I could go my entire life without hearing that song again because I play it every weekend. Not because because I have to. Because if I don't play it, somebody's going to come up and be like, dude, where's the Cupid Shuffle?
Yeah,
we got to play it. And here's why the Cupid Shuffle is good at weddings, because it's the song that gets people on the floor.
Once everyone can dance to it.
Once they're on the floor, I got it.
Yep.
And that's a song that you use to get people on the floor. So I'm indifferent in that way. We're like, dude, I hate it. I can't, I don't want to listen to it again, but I know what it does.
Yep.
To parties. So I have to. And there are people that come up, they're like, dude, come on, man. I'm like, look at the floor. And they look at the floor and they're like, you're right. Damn it. You know, it was that Cupid Shuffle. What was the other one? Everybody clap your hands. It's Casper Slide.
Yeah.
Take it back now, y'all. And it's those line dances that get people going. Two hops this time.
One hop this time.
And dude, both songs are like 9 minutes long for sure.
Yeah. Right,
crazy.
Right. Gets the honkies out there dancing. See, but I don't blame you though, Hunter, because how long have you been DJing weddings now?
I was 20 when I started, so
20. So 18 years. 18 years, and you do an average of how many weddings?
Let's just say from day one, probably like 20, 30 a year.
So let's do some math. Let's do 30 because some years it's more obviously.
Yeah, we pile them on, man.
30 times 18.
It's a lot of Cupid Shuffle.
540 times.
I know every single word to that song. Actually, I can repeat it backwards.
And you know what? I'll bump it up because that's just weddings. You got to count parties you've done, everything like that, where you still played it. So,
dude, you know what I've started to do just to keep me sane a little bit? There's a good remix to it. It's the same song. It just has DJ Unk in it. Yeah. And like when I play it, people are like, well, wait, okay, this is good. This is fine. But like for me, I'm like, at least it's a little bit different. At least it's something that I haven't heard a trillion times. Like, yeah. All right. Second answer real quick. Yeah, we don't have to go deep on this one. I could go my entire life without hearing Evanescence. Was it Bring Me to Life?
Bring Me to Life.
Wake me up.
Wake me up. I know. Look, we love a lot of the music we play. Yeah, that one's probably up there. Yeah.
I know. We play it. I get it. You know why? It's because a lot of people love it. Yeah, and we have to play within our demographic, and there's reasons. Again, though,
I
don't have to love it though.
Us as DJs, it is tough because even great songs like that. I mean, when we first heard it back in the early 2000s, we're like, "Whoa, this is really cool." Yes. But again, how long have you been doing radio?
You can't avoid it.
We can't avoid
it. You're there every day.
Yeah,
right in front of it.
I'm right there with it. So here, for one like that people would be like, "Really?" In that same thing, Journey, Don't Stop Believing. I don't like that song anymore. Like I've heard it a billion times.
It's another one. It's another wedding one. It's another wedding one. A lot of times people want to finish the night with that.
Yeah.
Don't stop believing. We're all gonna get in a circle. We're all gonna sing.
Yep.
It's either that one or
I'm done believing.
I never did.
I'm done.
It's either that one or ba ba ba.
Oh, Sweet Caroline. Yep. That's another one. As soon as a song gets to like a commercial status where it's like for a restaurant, you're like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. Man. Okay, good answers, Hunter. I like that. We'll
chicken.
Real quick to offset, and so people answered this great. There's all sorts of answers. It's not just like songs. It could be a jingle.
It could be a jingle. It could be
Nationwide is on your side. Like there, that could be another one.
Everything.
Sky, that doesn't make sense. Those lyrics don't make sense.
I love the commercials though.
For me, though, I'm going to make kind of a blanket statement with a very specific one. Basically, any bro country that has come out since like Florida Georgia line, I would wipe out, but one in particular, and that is we fancy like Applebee's on date night, got that Bourbon Street steak, you got the Oreo shake, got some whipped cream, bougie like Bud Light. It's oh my God, I hate your face. You're the worst. That song was everywhere. And I'm happy that he's a one-hit wonder, and I hope
people still request it.
Oh my God,
I've gotten it requested for sure, and usually it goes from that to was it Blanco Brown, two-step or whatever that song. I'm on two-step.
Oh, two-step, yeah, right. Oh my God, yeah, anything like Sam Hunt, like breaking
and
up.
That's the Get Up. The Get Up.
Oh my God. And add to it, what's that one with Billy Ray and what's his face?
Gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road.
Oh my God.
I actually like that song.
You shut your
I actually really like that song.
God, it's just awful. If it wasn't Billy Ray Cyrus, all right.
I got my horses in. Why do you always got to sing like that?
If it wasn't for my utmost respect for Billy Ray Cyrus, all right, and achy breaky heart. We got a ton of answers here on Facebook. Let's see. Amanda said Baby Shark. Yep. Steve said All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're all still coming down from that one.
Baby Shark, if there's kids there that might get played, and a lot of times I'll have to get on the mic before and be like, hey guys, like, little Timmy over here wants to hear Baby Shark. So just
that
just
little
bear with this for a
right
second.
There. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, that song has like the most bass of
Baby
any
Shark?
song. It
Really?
does. It starts with a. Anytime I played it, one time I played it, I was like, "Damn, dude, you're gonna shake this place down." It's wild how much bass is in that song.
You got to get like a remix of it where it's not actual Baby Shark. Like it just get the bass. Can you just get like the bass version?
Right.
I love it. Let's see. It's funny. Our buddy John Jay commented. I know he hates the song. We always say, "Oh, this one's for John Jay."
And it's gonna be Ragdoll, isn't it?
Ragdoll from Aerosmith.
He can't stand it,
dude. For some reason, Steven Tyler doing his like swing music 40s doo-wop. He just drives him nuts.
To the point to like you bring it up, it'll change his mood.
It'll change his mood.
It'll change his mood. Like it's funny. We're like laughing around it, and like we're laughing. We look over at him that one time. I'm like, dude, he's not laughing.
He gets visibly upset about that song. Oh, it's hilarious. Maybe we'll play that next hour for Johnny.
What's he hate about like this?
He hates it like the shoo-ba-da-ba-dee-ba.
What is it called? Scatting or something?
Like scat, yeah, I think so.
It doesn't even make sense. What is he doing? Steven Tyler and his big mouth.
Oh my God. Let's see. Tim said it's a small world as they go. It's a small world after all. Yeah.
Who's singing that around you? Your kids?
Let's see.
This is a song that never ends.
Yep.
And it goes on and on.
April said the Macarena. Is that one on your list too? Probably the Macarena.
Rarely play the Macarena.
Really?
The only time you're playing the Macarena is if it's highly requested or the bride has it on her yes list.
Yeah.
And it's rare. And honestly, most meetings beforehand, they're like, you don't play the Macarena or like Hokey Pokey, do you? I'm like
I'm playing on loop, baby. That's what I don't.
No, I want to get hired. Okay.
I got one CD that's just those two songs.
Yeah, we loop it all night. Yeah.
You know what? Brenda had a good one, and I'll add to it. Brenda said Love Shack. Anything by the B-52 should never be played ever for human ears.
Yeah, you're an outlier in that one. Everybody loves Love Shack.
That's just the worst. The B-52s are the worst band in the world.
It is overplayed for sure, but much like Cupid, it gets people out there.
God, I hate Love Shack. Just the way that
you know what?
Stinks.
I even had somebody one time, they're like, it was a bride, and she was like, no, Love Shack, please, I can't stand it. And during the wedding, like, it was requested the whole night to where people were asking her, and she finally came up, and she was like, play it. Just play it.
Oh.
Played it. The entire place went to the dance floor, and she was
going on with
she
that?
was like, what? Really?
Yeah.
I'm like, you see, like, I get it. I'm not the biggest fan either, but look what it does. Like, you can't deny it.
It's garbage. It's a garbage band for garbage people. I'm going to say it right now.
It's
a big as a whale. Shut up. Oh my God. Awful. Let's see. Suzanne said, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. That's a very specific one.
I've never heard that.
Macarena was on there. Sarah said the Macarena.
Can we
Todd said, what's up by Three Non-Blondes? And I said, hey, yeah.
Kind of like that song.
You know that song is good. Hey. That song's good like once every 3 years. And when you hear it, you're like, oh, okay. But like if I heard that multiple times in like a week, I'd be like, no.
You know, up until like a few years ago, I always thought that was Alanis Morissette.
Oh, you did?
I don't know why. I think you corrected me one day on that. I'm like, Alanis, what's up? And she's like, what?
Yeah, no, it's Four Non-Blondes, yeah. And I say, hey, let's see. Dave said, we didn't start the fire by Billy Joel, and we built this city by Starship. We built this city as a term. We built this city. We built this city on rocket. Yeah, awful song. Awful song. There's a lot of songs in the 80s when everyone was coked up and it was a lot of synthesizer that you could throw in there.
I got one for Brock. I'll answer one for Brock. I love rock and roll.
Oh my God,
Joanne Jett. I'm still calling her Joanne. I don't care.
Honestly, anything. I'm sorry, anything by Joan Jett. I'm just like, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I don't know why, and I'm sorry. I'm sure she's a nice lady and she's very influential to the female rockers, but I cannot stand Joan.
Can't do it, huh?
I cannot. I'll tell. Hey, if my boss is listening right now, if it's up in the playlist, I delete it. I delete it. I don't care. I'll take it out. I'll take it out.
Yeah.
Not while I'm on air. Let's see.
I'm trying to think of another song.
Bobby said 90s boy band music.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I can get into that.
Yeah. Huh. It's a lot of music out there, man. Like I said, like for me, maybe that Burger King jingle. That might be one of the top ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of jingles that will burn.
You know why?
I'm
not mad at it because I'm not mad because it's a bad jingle. It's a great jingle. Let's be honest. It's a phenomenal jingle. It's just it won't leave your head.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about it.
Yep.
Is once it's on one time,
that's it.
I'll be finding myself in the kitchen. Chicken.
Damn it. Yep.
And then it finally leaves your head. Something happens, and then boom, it's right back on the commercials.
I think that's why, like any song too, like mainstream song that's just got like one of the answers I can't remember, but it was Call Me Maybe. That's another one. Like you hear it once and it's there for a month. It sits like right back there in the back part of your brain, and it's just like you just find yourself
catchy.
Damn it! Yeah,
it's catchy.
Yep. Actually, a lot of these songs on here, I'll probably be singing the rest of the day. But all right, good enough.
Yeah. Thanks for the tips, guys. What to stay away from this year.
Do we have a number one? Do you think there's a number one worst song ever that should never be played ever again? All I Want for Christmas Is You is pretty high up there. I think that would be near the.
I'm gonna call one of our own songs out. Can I? Is that bad? It's fine. I'm a human being. I like songs. I don't like songs. I don't just because I work for a station.
You don't have to love everything we do. It's fine, Hunter. What are you gonna say?
Effing Glycerine from was it Bush?
Bush.
Dude, it's so depressing. Like, and then the end of it, it's just like, let's just go. Let's go. Okay, 90s grunge, yes. Okay, there's some great songs, but cheer up a little bit. Come on, I get it.
Yeah. Don't you know what? You put down the cyanide and razor blades. Let's sing a happy song, all right? Jesus,
once in a while,
just every once in a while. Don't let the days go by. God, Gavin, cheer up! You were banging Gwen Stefani at that point. Jesus,
cheer up!
How sad can you be?
Yeah.
You're handsome. You're banging Gwen Stefani. Knock it off. All right, we're going to take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Play Every Morning Show. Stick around. All right, everyone. Well, hey, I think we're all set. Appreciate it. Thank you all for hanging out. And yeah, we'll just see you back here tomorrow for more streaming fun. All right. Bye.